Okay, how's everybody doing today? I'm gonna show you what the real breakfast of champions is here. What you can have for a nice balanced breakfast. You always hear that you should have a big breakfast, medium-sized lunch, small dinner. Not necessarily that you really need a huge breakfast. It's just going to add calories to your day, but you do need to get some protein for breakfast. So something more than just a bowl of cereal, and some good complex carbs would be a good option. So I'm going to show you what I make. It's really quick. Get my water boiling here, put on high. I like to eat oatmeal in the morning, and I eat two different kinds of oatmeal. So I alternate days just to give myself some time, or some variety in my life. I do the weight control instant oatmeal, which is really low in sugar. It's got here we go. I'm gonna try this. Less than a gram of sugar, it says, and 7 grams of protein. So that's a good one for the morning to start you off. And of course, oats, complex carbs, last you most of the day. Not most of the day, but a lot longer than some Fruit Loops are going to. Then also you eat the high fiber oatmeal to get a lot of fiber. It's got lots of grains, whole grains in it, which is always good. A little less protein. Tastes a little better because it's got a little more sugar. It's about 7 grams of sugar. So I alternate days. Okay, and then in my fry pan, usually doing this quicker because I'm not talking about it, but put a little margarine in there. Just enough to give the eggs some flavor. Eggs for protein. Today, like every day, I'm using Eggland's Best eggs. Figure out, geez, why when regular eggs are 75 cents a dozen, or $1, why do you pay $3.29 for these? Why? Because they taste a lot better, and they're a lot better for you. There's a lot of gimmicks out there, but this, in my opinion, is not one of them. These things are delicious. The yolks look a lot more yellow. There's less cholesterol, more vitamin B, less fat, and a little more protein for the same size eggs. Pretty amazing. They have a thick shell, so crack one of them in there. I like to spread the yolks around, so a good way to do that is just use the shell. Just doing 2 eggs. There is fat in eggs, so you don't need a ton, but do need some protein. So this is the meat. I would never fry eggs on high. You'll burn them pretty quick. You want to keep them at a reasonably low heat. What I'm using, I'm kind of got a salt fetish. I'll either use, I'll always sea salt, light gray Celtic, sometimes this pink stuff called the Flower of the Ocean. This stuff's really good. This is a Murray River sea salt from Australia. Really, really good. It's a light pink colored salt. Not refined salt, and it actually helps them out in Australia get rid of their over salinity in their Murray River out there. Then of course we can't forget the pepper from the world's biggest pepper grinder. I'm very proud of this. Always freshly ground. I won't even use pepper out of a shaker. Kind of a snob like that. Like good seasonings, it does taste better. Okay, and in literally just 2 minutes our water will be boiling, and then these eggs will be ready to flip. Okay, here the water's starting to make some noise there. Eggs just all in one little circle makes it easy. When you're eating for one, you don't need to divide them all up between. I mean, why waste the time? Just flip it like an omelet and you're ready to eat it. So it looks ready to flip, actually. Get a spatula under there. See if I can do this all in one motion. Almost. I do it perfectly every day. I make a video and I screw it up. But anyway, as soon as I flip it, eggs don't take a lot of temperature to cook. So I turn that burner off, and eggs are going to cook just fine on their own, just from the heat of the pan. So, and our water's just about to boil. So I'll show you that. Get yourself a bowl. I'm going high fiber tonight. Got a running race in a couple days here, so So I want to lose some weight, make sure I'm all cleaned out, so fiber will do that for me. Okay, I think the water's, yep, there it goes. Water's ready, only took a couple minutes. A watch pot does boil, by the way. With the high fiber, all you need is a half a cup of boiling water. So I'll take that thing off. I like to put a little extra water in because I eat my eggs first. Turn that off there. I eat my eggs first, and then by the time I'm done with that, some of the water's evaporated and the oatmeal's just right. Just mix it up. And that'll be ready in literally a minute. The eggs are already ready. And we're ready to go. Now today, I always like to get some fruit too, some carbs, extra vitamins. Today I'm going to be eating some cherries. A lot of times I'll eat a banana. I like to look for the small bananas because bananas have a lot of sugar in them, and I don't want a lot of extra calories with sugar, a lot of simple carbs. I try to stay away from that. So smaller bananas, they have great, all your electrolytes are potassium and everything that you sweat out when you're real active. So a little bit of fruit, some complex carbs with the oatmeal, and some protein with the eggs, and we're all set for a nice balanced breakfast. Alright, enjoy.